Now on Coast TV News.
Eclipse afterglow. Reaction from Delmarva locals who stepped outside today to look up and take in today's rare astronomical event.
Roundabout rundown. The opening of the 5 Points roundabout, it's being delayed again, creating more than just traffic headaches when drivers could potentially expect some relief.
Ocean City's new jewel. The Maryland Coastal Bays program unveils a unique exhibit that will teach people about the crucial role of our coastal ecosystem.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Blocking out the sun, people grabbed glasses to see the celestial sight in Sussex County. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to your News at 6. We begin tonight with the eclipse capturing attention across the USA.
Here on Delmarva, the solar eclipse was visible just after 2 p.m. and reached its peak at 3:23. The rare event brought people together to watch it. Live in Milton is Coast TV News anchor Mallory Metzner. Mallory has our watch party roundup.
Maddie, the South Coastal and Laurel libraries held eclipse viewing parties today, and we counted more than 30 people in the Delaware Seashore State Park. They met up by Tower 3, where several pinhole projectors were provided for people to safely watch the eclipse through a protective lens. Park staff explained how to use them. Some people even brought their own glasses. It was an event for all ages. There were kids present, and the Cheer Center brought seniors out on an eclipse excursion. When the eclipse got close to reaching its peak, everyone kicked back to relax and see the stellar show. We spoke to two people at this watch party who also saw the eclipse in 2017.
Because it doesn't happen often, I hope that everybody, that can is taking advantage of the experience and being able to actually see it occur, because it's going to be a long time before we see it again.
What was cooler was you could just use this box, which was amazing. They had them here, the Park Service, so it worked out really well. I couldn't find any glasses.
The next total solar eclipse for the world will be in 2026, but it won't be visible in the USA. We won't get the chance to see another one for another 20 years. I'm Mallory Metzner, live in Milton, Coast TV News.
And this rolls right into our Coast TV poll. We want to know, what did you think about the eclipse? Let's take a look at the updated results from the last news hour.
Take a look at your screen. A large majority now saying it was beautiful. I'm glad to see the I missed it category is going down, because we should all enjoy it.
And 22% said underwhelming, not your bag. You looked up, you're like, you see one, you see them all. If you haven't voted yet, you still can at coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app.
Let's take a live look right now outside into West Ocean City. Our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams joins us now with a look at our forecast. Good evening, Paul.
Good evening, Maddie. And fortunate for us, we had a clear skyline to enjoy a very good view of the eclipse. What fun indeed. Now we're going to have some fun with some spring-like summer or spring-like, almost summer-like temps, believe it or not. Well, our Hershey's exterior camera, we do have some scattered clouds that's in place, a few stacked clouds for us. We have temperatures hovering in the 50s for the rest of the night with partly cloudy skies, but they will clear out as we go into the late night hours. Now, in all honesty, we are a little bit concerned about some inundation because we have the coastal flood advisory. It's in effect for Kent and Sussex, but also Dorchester, Somerset, Wacomico, as well as going into portions of all of basically the Delmarva Peninsula, which includes Wacomico, until about 8 o'clock Tuesday, and then also for Worcester County until 1 o'clock. So we are a little concerned about a little flooding, but that's connected to the ebb and flow of the high tides. But we're going to be talking about spring-like temperatures, spring-like sunshine, and unfortunately, spring-like showers. Charlie?
Thank you, Paul. New tonight, police have arrested the man accused of sending threatening notes to the Milford School District, prompting a lockdown. The man on your screen, Thomas Caffrey, was arrested at home. You may recall police said that he sent a note to schools with concerning language, including, quote, "You have been warned," unquote. He's now facing 4 counts of harassment.
Happening now, Selbyville Town Council meeting to go over an ordinance to amend its rental tax. The town could impose a 2% gross receipts tax on all rental income for private and public lodging. This would include places like bed and breakfasts, inns, cabins, apartments, or any commercial buildings which rent or lease space.
Happening tonight, there could be an application decision on a proposal that would bring more workforce housing to Georgetown. Tonight at 7 p.m., Town Council is meeting to have a potential conditional use application decision regarding the 107 Depot Street Rehab Project. It's also known as the Old Ice House Project. According to the town, the project's goal is to transform the three-story building on Depot Street that used to be an ice storage facility into a building that would have office spaces in the basement and first floor, and then 25 residential apartments up above. Looking ahead this week, the town of Milton is tackling affordable housing as well, trying to figure out how to add to the growing town. They're also going to hear a presentation from Sussex County Planning and Zoning Department regarding Sussex County's efforts to facilitate workforce housing. That's Thursday at 4 p.m. at Grace Church.
New tonight, after a 6-month-long nationwide search, Rehoboth Beach has a new city manager. The City Board of Commissioners made the announcement today. Taylor Tedder, who you see on your screen, has been working as the city manager for Boulder City, Nevada. Now, his tentative start date is May 15th. In a press release today, Mayor Stan Mills called him fiscally savvy, adding that he's enthusiastic and energetic.
A red light at a roundabout. The attempt to ease traffic near the 5 Points intersection in Lewis continues to be delayed. CoastTV reporter Tori Seagraves shows us what's slowing things down and talks with local commuters impacted by the long-promised project.
Zachary Flores Reyes was born and raised in Lewis. He says with delays to the big roundabout project near 5 Points, traffic is becoming worse than before.
The people have to go all the way around. You're putting more traffic on other roads, and it's just, things are backing up. I feel like 24 has been, heavier in traffic since it started too.
This phase of the project was expected to happen in March. According to DelDOT, the delay of allowing traffic into the roundabout comes with the 6 inches of rain that's accumulated since the beginning of March, making for parts of the project like paving difficult. Other drivers like Sam Millman says she expects delays with any road work and is hopeful the solution to the congestion is worth the wait.
I feel like 5 Points before, people used to get really confused coming up to the light as to what they're supposed to do and where they can go and can't go. So I'm hoping that maybe with the roundabout it'll make that a little bit smoother.
Once traffic is allowed in the roundabout, the next step will be to connect Route 9 and the Circle. DelDOT tells me they hope to have a new opening date for traffic in the roundabout by the end of the week. I'm Tori Seagraves in Lewis, CoastTV News.
Starting tomorrow, expect lane closures on Route 1 at Old Landing Road in Rehoboth Beach. DelDOT says Coastal Highway will go from 3 to 2 lanes in both directions. Old Landing Road will have a single left turn lane closure. That's for final roadway surface improvements. Work is scheduled from 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. The rain date is April 10th.
And here's another road closure to keep in mind. Lowe's Crossing Road in Millsboro between Jones Church Road and Pear Tree Road. That's going to be closed starting on April 15th. Work needed for the installation of a new crossroad pipe, and DelDOT says that the closure is set to last until the 16th.
Fenwick Island is among many coastal towns looking to tackle safety, specifically for pedestrians. The town is continuing its discussion on Route 1 with a focus on how to improve safety on sidewalks and crosswalks. The town is also looking into ways to slow drivers down and ease traffic. All of this will be talked about tomorrow at 2 p.m. Staying on the coast, the city of Lewis, they want to protect its trees. The city is looking at an ordinance to create protections for trees during construction. Lewis is also looking at requirements such as placing signs in work zones and creating barriers around trees. City officials are also looking into what types of activities would be allowed in protected tree zones, whether that be things like driving or parking equipment near protected areas.
Now over in Dewey Beach, the town is exploring the placement of trees and tree removal. On Friday, there will be a discussion, possibly a vote, on how much of a penalty somebody can be charged for the improper tree removal within the town. The town will meet at 3:30 p.m. and they'll discuss any potential changes to town code.
Heading now to Rehoboth Beach, the city is beginning some spring cleaning. Crews began power washing the 2nd Street water tower today. The city says washing is set to last until Wednesday. That means several parking spots in the lot will be closed off, as will the Steve Elkins Way connection between the Convention Center and Baltimore Avenue.
Happening right now, the blood bank of Delmarva has declared a blood emergency. The blood bank says that lower donor turnout, holidays, and school breaks have resulted in a shortage of O-negative red cells and platelets, but they say all blood types are currently needed. Additionally, the bank says that it's still recovering from a nearly 50% decrease of youth and first-time blood donors going back to 2019.
With that in mind, here's a blood drive you can participate in over in South Bethany to help with the shortage. That's happening April 19th at South Bethany Town Hall. You can donate between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Registration, it's now open, and that can be found on the town's website. But we have a lot more news to get to this evening.
The Selbyville Museum, it's now open. Different types of artifacts you can check out to turn back time.
And we're about to inherit some serious sunshine for the next few days, and it will pay dividends of elevated temperatures above the norm for this time of the year. Details are coming right up.
But first, what will soon be inside this little room here. We're back in just 60 seconds.
Why wait? You too can have a 5-star bathroom with Coastal Bath.
Coastal Bath works with you. We were able to get everything we wanted at the price we wanted. We just loved working with them.
Coastal Bath will provide you with exceptional customer service and a speedy time frame.
Spring savings time, enjoy 18 months of no payments and no interest, plus $1,500 off your new bathroom remodel.
I think Coastal Bath is an oh my gosh and a wow.
Call or visit coastalbaths.com today.
When you smoke inside, you're not the only one who inhales. Secondhand smoke causes cancer and heart disease in adults, and respiratory problems in children, and SIDS in infants. If you smoke or vape, take it outside.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
One group in Ocean City is using their resources to help teach locals and visitors the importance of the coastal bays.
CoastTV News reporter Kevin Zappe shows us what you can exactly expect to be inside the newly acquired exhibit.
Liz Wist, the education coordinator for the Maryland Coastal Bays program, is excited to have acquired an enclosed exhibit right off the bay. She plans to teach locals and visitors the importance of the bays around them.
Hopefully they'll realize the impacts that they could have when they live here, but we really just wanted to kind of highlight our natural resources and the heritage of this region.
The Ocean City Life Saving Station and Museum approached the Coastal Bays program last fall to see if they would be interested in acquiring a 16-foot outdoor enclosed exhibit right off Sinnapunxent Bay.
We've never had an opportunity like this before, and it gives us the chance to educate and provide opportunities for people to learn about this vibrant place that we call our home.
Inside the newly acquired exhibit will feature a 16-foot mural which will highlight the flora and fauna within the area. In addition to the mural, there will also be 3D models of marsh and different plants and animals. They will also include a panel within the exhibit that will have written information so people can learn more about the coastal bays. Patrick Montag, a local near the coast, thinks adding more education about the bays would be helpful for locals and visitors.
I think that would be a benefit for the area. I think anything that we can do to better educate the locals as well as our visitors on the importance of the bays, I think it's a benefit to all of us.
The Coastal Bays Boardwalk exhibit is set to be revealed this summer, with a sneak peek look at the mural happening in May. I'm Kevin Zappe in Ocean City, CoastTV News.
We're about to experience all that springtime weather has to offer with warming sunshine and scattered showers in the same week. More on what I'm tracking in a moment.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation where we bring the showroom to you.
Open 6 days a week with convenient hours. Call and schedule your appointment today.
Hi, I just had to tell you Valley Casino has partnered with Bet Rivers in Delaware.
We've got lots and lots of exciting slots and table games to play.
With really fast payouts and a rewards program you'll love!
Plus, with award-winning customer service, the excitement never stops.
Is this awkward?
So get ready, casino fans. And Brittany. Bet Rivers and Valley Casino, together in Delaware. Download the app today.
The Harry K Foundation presents the second annual Chocolate Crawl on Saturday, April 13th in downtown Rehoboth. Enjoy delectably fabulous chocolate creations and then vote for your favorite to win top prize. For tickets and info, visit harrykfoundation.org/events.
This week on Wheel, contestants spin at their own risk.
I'm gonna spin.
We're gonna spin.
To win an HSN shopping spree.
Monday at 7 on CoastTV.
Get ready for 4 days of fun in the sun at Springfest. Enjoy amazing food, live entertainment, unique artisan products, and more. With over 200 artists and vendors, local food, and enhanced selections of beer and wine, don't miss this free event located at the Ocean City Inlet from May 2nd through the 5th. Springfest features 2 stages and more than 30 live performances, including headliners, The Olivia Show, a tribute to Olivia Newton-John, country music sensation Lauren Elena, and alternative rock band Everclear. Don't miss out. Get all the details at ococean.com/Springfest.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
Want to remind you about our weather line. Your forecast is just a call away. Sponsored by Beardman, Dallas, Bruckstead, and Federico. All you got to do is call 443-880-9100. Our dry tech camera right now showing us in Ocean City. We're at 51 degrees. Winds are out of the southwest, 13 miles per hour, and we're going to stay in the lower 50s throughout most of the night, but we're going to start seeing it clear out by about 8 o'clock. We started off at 36 degrees for the low in Georgetown, 34 in Salisbury. Now the high today, about 68, 4 degrees above the norm, but far away from that record high, and we were in the 60s everywhere. 62 for the high, Ocean City, 64 for the high in Wallops Island. We have a coastal flood advisory for all of Sussex until 1 o'clock Tuesday, covering places like Seaford, Bridgewater, but mainly over towards Lewis, Dewey Beach, Long Neck, Ocean View. In addition to that, we also have a coastal flood statement for Worcester, which is pretty much the same thing. We're watching out for inundation about a foot because it's connected to the high tides for the evening and for the morning. Coastal flood statement active for Accomack, as well as Northampton until 4 o'clock Tuesday afternoon. So we're watching out for flooding in general for the peninsula. High pressure to our north will begin to kind of ease out of the way as this warm air begins to overwhelm and envelop us here in the Delmarva Peninsula. But the waves, that's our concern. So I wanted to kind of gauge that with our future waves. And we're seeing it forecasted between 4 to 8 waves, close to, but not quite a cigar, so to speak, for us along Coastal Highway. But we're going to watch out for that. We're in the 60s right now, 67 in Redden, Millsboro, 66 in Milton, 65 Lewis. We're about 6 degrees warmer now than we were just the same time yesterday. And with the winds coming out of the south between 4 to up to 12 miles per hour, we have a nice welcoming breeze coming out of the south. Late tonight, we'll see a few sprinkles down towards Ocean Pines. And then maybe a quick brief sprinkle early Tuesday morning, but not enough for us to start changing our graphics or anything like that. Just going to be a quick spritz on your window, and then it's out of here. For tomorrow, for your running forecast, you can run at about 10 o'clock and run into 61 degrees. Even though the winds are coming out of the north, they will stay calm. Look at where we were for the last few days in a row, into the 60s. But we're going to obliterate that pretty soon because, look, Tuesday morning we start off in the 50s, but look where we end up, 77 degrees for Tuesday afternoon. A few sprinkles will begin to float through on Wednesday, but then we'll warm right back to near 70 degrees and a couple of spot showers Wednesday night going into Thursday. Thursday is going to be our big day of rain. By the way, if you're sneezing and wheezing, it's probably because of the trees, because we're now at an extreme level, according to our sneezecast. And Thursday's rain is going to bring about a wall of shower activity our way. which will begin to exacerbate the possibility of waves from Lewis down to Deal Island, or Fenwick Island, and we'll see those waves higher, especially with the winds racing out of the northwest. Tonight, 51. Tomorrow, warming 76 degrees, 72 for Wednesday. And finally, here's a look at your exclusive Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling Extended Forecast.
I love those 70s. Thank you, Paul. Have you ever wondered exactly how food reaches our plates? It's important, and on May 17th, you can learn directly from the Sussex County Health Coalition and University of Delaware Research Farm about agriculture in the first state. Big industry here, actually the biggest. The free virtual session will also offer recipe ideas surrounding local Delaware-grown fruits and vegetables. Registration is now open.
Heads up for everybody that lives in Ellendale and has some yard waste that you might need to get rid of. You're in luck this month. The town says pickup is going to extend now until April 18th. Homeowners can place yard waste like grass clippings or tree branches out by their curbs near their driveways until that date, the 18th. The pickup service is free and it's open to anybody living in Ellendale.
Some exciting news out of Selbyville for any history buffs like myself. The museum in Selbyville, it's the building on Railroad Avenue downtown. You see it here. It's now open for visitors. The museum will be open from 10 to 2 on the third Saturday of each month, now until October. That means this month you can visit April 20th. Inside you'll find different kinds of railroad and town artifacts that date back to the earliest town agricultural days to the late 20th century. Admissions is free.
If you like to hunt in Delaware, here's some dates to remember for the upcoming spring wild turkey season. That season runs from April 13th to May 11th. DenRec says that there will be no Sunday hunting for the whole season. Remember that. No Sunday hunting. Hunting hours range from a half hour before sunrise until 1 p.m.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
What's going on, everybody? What a Sunday it was for women's college basketball. University of South Carolina finishing the season undefeated as national champions. The last team to do this was UConn in 2016, and Naismith Coach of the Year Dawn Staley and company finished the job defeating Caitlin Clark and Iowa 87-75 to complete the perfect season. And that brings us to the men's title game tonight between Purdue and UConn. This will mark just the 9th time that two top seeds have met since 1985. The Huskies are looking to win back-to-back championships, which would be the first since Florida in 2006 and 2007. And Purdue, they are on the opposite side of the coin to end their drought and become national champions for the first time in program history. Tip-off tonight at 9:20 p.m. Switching to the MLB, the Philadelphia Phillies remain on the road after winning the weekend series against the Washington Nationals. The Titans are one game below 500 and look to improve that tonight against the St. Louis Cardinals. The Phils are 2.5 games back on the Braves of first place in the NL East. First pitch in St. Louis at 7:45 p.m. That'll for sports. Have a great night, everybody.
Soaring Over the Shore is sponsored by Morse Roofing and Siding.
An important part for Ocean City and the drive to it, the Isle of Wight Bay, is just as important for nature as it is for tourism. Between Route 90 and Route 50 is this beautiful bay. Over half of the canals adjacent to the coastal bays are in the Isle of Wight, and 3 creeks lead into this body of water. It's a geographic unifier and also home to boaters, jet skiers, fishermen, anybody who wants to get on the water in Worcester County.
Attention homeowners and contractors. Why buy a tool to use it once or twice, then let it rust in your shed? Rent your tools from First State Tool Rental, your trusted rental partner. Specializing in tools for roofing, siding, and exterior renovation projects. From power tools, hand tools, generators, and drywall lifts to pitch hoppers and dumpsters. Plus, we even rent and maintain Equipter roofing buggies and more. Give us a call or visit us at firststatetoolrentals.com. Delivery available. First State Tool Rentals.
Download the free CoastTV First Alert weather app today.
Join Club Ocean at Ocean Downs and get $20 free play guaranteed. We ship you not. Then use your card every time you play to earn more rewards. Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines.
What? You're still waiting for a roofing and siding quote?
You should have called Bill.
All Exteriors will give you a quote on the spot. We have same day and Saturday appointments available to do a thorough inspection and show you design options. Then we explain everything our quote includes line by line.
April showers bring free gutters with new roofing or siding and payments as low as $99 a month. Call All Exteriors for a free inspection. Where are you going?
Customer needs a quote.
You couldn't wait 1 second to finish the commercial?
It's that time of year again where homeowners are power washing, staining, and replacing boards on their deck.
No one has time for that. With Paul Davis, our AZEK decks are crack, fade, and insect resistant with a lifetime warranty.
Paul Davis makes it easy by bringing the showroom to you and giving you an estimate that same day. Paul Davis decks are beautiful.
Save Big 3 Ways is now extended. Get last year's pricing, pay nothing until 2025, and get a 10x10 outdoor gazebo free with your new deck through April 30th.
Call Paul Davis today for a free estimate.
Stanley Steamer is proud to be the leader in deep cleaning, cleaning over 1 million homes and businesses across America every year, using powerful equipment custom built by us. We'll remove the buildup of dirt, dust, allergens, grime, and contaminants seen and unseen from your home and business. America's professional deep cleaner for over 75 years. It's not clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Delmarva's hit music station, 102.5 WBOC.
Beautiful sunshine. That's what we're enjoying right now, courtesy of our Tyndall Casual Furniture Camera in Laurel. We're holding at temperatures in the 60s. Will fall to 55 degrees by 10 o'clock. Now, we do have a coastal flood advisory in effect for Sussex County and also all surrounding areas in Delmarva, so let's just be mindful of that, at least till tomorrow morning. Here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. 76 on Tuesday, beautiful. 72 on Wednesday, well above the norm. And then on Thursday, I'm going to watch out for a scattered showers, but better chance of heavy rain Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening going into Friday. But then after that, it's okay. The weekend's going to be a little cooler on Saturday and then warmer on Sunday. But we're looking for dry weather on both of those days. And then going to next week, staying where we should be.
Paul, thank you. And thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we will see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.